Alright guys, what's going on? I have another review for you today, and I'm pretty excited for this. Here it is. This is my Celcius CTW, and yes, I finally got one. If you saw on my previous channel, I was trading a couple guns for one, and decided to just save up my money and buy one new, and that's what I did. So you can see this gun's not stock. I did buy it new, however I just had all these parts laying around, so I just kind of threw up a CQVR look to start with. The only thing that I don't have that I would like to have on this gun is a QD suppressor, but I can get that later on sometime, because I pretty much spent all the money I had on just the gun and 2 magazines. So let's go ahead and start with your review. You can see that this crane stock here is probably actually one of the nicest crane stocks on the market for airsoft. The Sistema probably being the best, but this is almost identical to the Sistema. So yeah, one thing I really like about it is the butt plate. It is rubberized, and it's thick rubber too, so it gives your shoulder a nice comfortable feel, and it doesn't feel like a piece of plastic digging into your shoulder. It's really comfortable. It has these soft pads here for cheek comfort, so when you're shouldering and aiming down your sights, it's just really soft and really comfortable. Battery goes in the back right here. As you can see, I've put a Dean's connector on here, and the wires are coiled. See, it kind of has that spongy effect, which is pretty nice. And the butt plate's really easy to put on and take off and stuff. So, moving down, it has this chrome colored buffer tube, which I like a lot. It kind of sets this gun off. You know, it gives it that look that you can just tell it's not a standard AEG. So moving down, the charging handle is not functional like all PTWs. Pulls back that far and then stops because of the cylinder that's in there. Forward assist is non-functional, and the magazine release is functional just like any other AEG. So the dust cover is non-functional because there is no hop-up wheel in here. It's just the cylinder and the hop-up itself, but no wheel to adjust it. To adjust the hop-up, there's an Allen screw inside the mag well you have to use. So that brings me to my next thing, which is the magazine. The magazine for these guns are very nice. They're very heavy, and you can just feel the quality in it. But the one thing I do not like about these magazines at all is the feeding lip, because this magazine feeding lip actually goes up into the hop-up, and that's what makes it feed. So not only is this thing a pain to load, because the ejectors, there's 2 of them there, and there's, see how I press that side and it releases the follower. Well, when you're putting your magazine in, you have to be really careful, because if you catch the mag on the mag well like that, it'll release the follower and all your BBs will go flying. And it's probably the most annoying thing about these guns. So what I learned is that when you're going to reload one of these and you're trying to do it quickly instead of trying to just jam the mag in there, start with the rear of the magazine and then go in like that, because that's going to allow you to not hit the front of the magazine first. So it's just like that, and then boom. And since these mags are so new, you have to hit the magazine release in order to put the mag in. As you can see, you just hit it, but that's because they're so new. And this is actually not the Celcius mag that came with the gun. The one that did come with the gun does slide in easily. So yeah. So moving on to this side of the gun, obviously you have your really cool Celcius trademarks, unique serial number. The selector switch is very smooth. Yep. The bolt, as you know, of most BTWs, it is functional. You have to, when the magazine's empty, the bolt will stick out like that, and the gun will stop firing. And when you put a new one in, you have to re-hit the bolt. Now, these guns, when they're brand new, they have the issue of the bolt, the spring behind this bolt is brand new, so it's kind of tense, and sometimes the spring will just cause the bolt to activate itself. So sometimes the bolt works, sometimes it doesn't, but I'm not really worried about that. Another one of the things that I really like about this gun, the pistol grip is the actual real steel size. Now I know the VFC is slimmer than all, but this is actual real steel size. This thing is extremely thin and makes it feel that much cooler and realistic. Another thing, this gun is heavy, like really heavy, because of the quality of parts that they use. So this is a rail system. Obviously this didn't come with the gun, but you can see the triangle front sight and the outer barrel are kind of a grayish color, which I think that looks really cool too, because that sets it off from normal AEGs. And this is just a GMP flash hider. Like I said, I plan to get a QD suppressor in the future. So I'll go ahead and split the receivers real quick and just show you how easy that is to do. So basically you push this pin right here and then you pull it out just like that, and then just give the stock a quick little tap, and then there's your gearbox. Now I don't have a battery in this gun right now, but when you would put the gun into semi, the blue light would come on, and that would let you know that the gun is ready to fire. And the cylinder, you just pull the charging handle back a little bit, and you can remove it and then change it out if you want to use a Sistema or whatever. Do that. Otherwise, it just slides right back into place, and then you can close the gun back up. Since mine's so new, it's really stiff. Sometimes it can be kind of hard to put it back together. I just got to give it a little nice tap, and it goes right back together. So yeah, that is the review on this gun. I'll show you guys the Celcius mag. This is the Celcius mag that comes with the gun. You can see it's a little darker than the other magazine I have. This kind of matches the color of the body, and this one actually goes in without me having to hit the magazine release. But yeah, you can see that it kind of matches the color of their receivers. So yeah. But as far as shooting goes, it is really good. It's not a Sistema, that's for sure, and you can tell when you're shooting it that it's not a Sistema. But my recommended upgrades for this gun would probably be to just buy a PTW cylinder, because the Celcius cylinder is good for being stock, and down the road you're going to want to buy more cylinders anyways, if you want to play CQB and field. But the Sistema cylinders are just much more efficient, and they have better air seal, and they sound a lot better. That's one thing about this gun. When you're shooting it, it kind of has like a weird sound to it, but that's just kind of how PTWs are. You get used to it after a while, and it does sound better if you use a PTW cylinder. But for now, I think this is really nice, and it shoots great. I'm going to have a video up soon of me doing like a complete shooting review and breakdown of this gun and stuff, and cylinder swapping. But yeah, for now I figured I'd just go ahead and throw in a review. So, oh, one other thing that I want to talk about is it has a 6.00 barrel, and if I take this flash hider off, you can see that. Alright, so there's the barrel, and it's really nice because this gun has the best groupings that I've ever seen in an airsoft gun. I mean, your BBs literally stay in a straight line until they start to veer off, which is going to happen. But yeah, so that's a really nice feature. It gives you extremely good accuracy, but you have to use the absolute highest quality BBs you can find, because if you don't, your barrel will jam up. Now, Celcius includes a very nice cleaning rod with this gun, and I'll show you guys that now. Alright, so this is the cleaning rod that they send with you, which I think was really cool because it has actual little things like a a toothbrush kind of thing. I don't even know what to call them, but it really cleans your barrel really good and gets all the dirt and grit out of there so that you don't have any jamming. But one thing you need to do to prevent jamming is use high quality BBs. When this gun was brand new, I tried using King Arms BBs and they jammed up a little bit, so I switched. Now I'm using these KFC Perfects and they work perfectly. I haven't had a single jam with those. So definitely use high quality BBs, but I think that's about it for now. So yep, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and you guys will see me soon doing a shooting test of this video.